Hey guys, I'm doing a mascara tutorial today. A few people had asked me to do just kind of like, because I don't always finish my looks, like if I'm doing like an eye look, I might just to save time, just cut the video short and just like tell you, do your liner, do your mascara, apply lashes if you want them. So a few people had requested to actually see how I do those things. I did film an eyeliner video, but I don't know where it went. And screams could be heard throughout my neighborhood because I have to record it again. But so I decided to do the mascara one, and then we'll go back to the eyeliner one later. So this is the eyeliner that I ended up doing, but you can't see the tutorial because I don't know where it went. So let's get started on the mascara. I'm sure everybody does mascara differently, so this is just my way of doing it. And so when you see like a video from me and I say just go, put some mascara on, like this is what I'm gonna go do. So just so you know. First I start with my lash primer. And this lash primer is by Tarte. It is from their MultiplEYE line, and I have two items from that line. My eyeliner, not to bring up another, sore subject with the eyeliner tutorial video, but the eyeliner is MultiplEYE and so is this, and they say it increases your lash volume 739%. I'm not sure how true that is. My lashes are like longish, but very thin, so that's why I get this. And I feel like it does make a difference. In fact, one day I might do like one eye with the primer and one eye with just mascara, and then maybe you can, see the difference. Or maybe I'll do that on Instagram one day, like side by side. If you don't follow me on Instagram, by the way, it's ebens315, so my same username here on YouTube, ebens315 on Instagram. Follow me, and I just, I put up like tutorials stuff and, maybe like different products and stuff like that. So we'll start with this, and I just, like I said, I do all my makeup, and then I do my mascara, obviously. I think that's how most people do it. So I just apply it. I'll get close so you can see. I start at the base of my eyelashes, and I just kind of like wiggle it up. And a lot of times with like a volume building or length building product like this, like a primer, a lot of times they'll have like a fiber or some type of product in them to add bulk to your eyelashes. So what you want to do is definitely make sure that you like follow through. So what I'm doing is like right at the end, I make sure I like really stretch that out. Like I completely follow through off my lashes, and that's going to add length too. But I kind of like wiggle it like that, and it really makes sure that it gets like right up in there, and every lash is coated. I will do my bottom lashes also, always. And same thing, like I'm wiggling, and then I like follow through. Almost to the point where I'm like dragging the product off of my lashes, like off the ends, so that it's like lengthening my lashes too. So you just do one coat of that and then you let it dry. Okay, so now my primer has dried. I'd say like give it at least 5 minutes. Otherwise, if you go like right after your primer with mascara, I feel like it just like all mixes together, and sometimes that can, like, if your black mascara or brown mascara mixes with the primer that's white while it's still wet, it gives your mascara like a really dull look and kind of grayish. So that's probably not what anybody wants on their eyelashes. Anyway, so like I said, the primer has dried, and my favorite mascara right now is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume and Waterproof. The color is very black, and I pretty much always buy like the blackest mascara they have. Like if it's like brown and then like kind of black, a little bit black, and like black, that's what I buy. So that's just like what I like. If you have like a fair like, because my hair is dark, and like if you're like blonde, maybe you want to buy the brown, or like if you're a redhead with like really light lashes, you might want to buy the brown because that might look like less harsh. But I haven't ever really seen black mascara on anybody that I really didn't like. Like, I just love black mascara to death. So I love to get the waterproof one just because I feel like not only is it waterproof, but it holds a curl really well too. So what I do is I do one coat to start. And when you open your mascara, you just want to take it out like this. You don't want to like go like that. What that's going to do, the only thing that's going to do is just like shove air down there, and that's why your mascara is going to dry out really fast. Like, my mascara lasts forever. I don't have to buy mascara for like a month or 2 or 3. It really lasts that long. And I genuinely believe, like, I always used to do that, and then I saw somebody, I don't remember who, say that that's not good. And so for years now, I just take it out, and that's it. As you can see, like, sometimes when you take it out, you might get like a little bit of the excess on the end of this here. So I just wipe that off. And I will go into like how much I love this mascara. Like, one day I'll probably do a tutorial or something, but or I mean a review. But right now you're probably just here because you just want to learn how to put mascara on. So you take out the wand, like I said, one swipe, and then same thing with the primer. As with the primer, I just start at the base, and I just kind of wiggle up like that. Now, if you have black eyeliner on, like I do, whenever I have liner on, I always, because see how like I have mascara on obviously now, and you know, I didn't like go all out on the bottom, like on the, you know, on the lashes or whatever, but I clearly have mascara on. Now watch when I look down. See how that, like, you can kind of see it's like shimmery almost, or like just spots that you can really see are good there. Look at this eye versus the other eye. You can see that there's no mascara there. Like, people forget, like, they always put mascara on like this. Like, you forget you have like a top part to those lashes. So what I do is, like, when I have, obviously you can't really do it if you don't have black eyeliner on, because it kind of like gets your eye, but you can't really tell because you have the liner. But I just close my eye and I just kind of like place the brush on top, and I just kind of like roll it like that, and it coats the top. And see already how much longer my eyelashes look? You gotta coat the top, people. You gotta get it. Look. See what a difference? Now you can't see that, like, where it looks. We can see like a little bit in the corner there. So I'm going to take care of that right now. I'm just going to go in the corner and do the same motion, that wiggling motion, and just make sure that, like, you can't see any eyeshadow or, you know, foundation or whatever that may have been left over from makeup application. And then I'll just do the same thing. Now, some people, when they put mascara on the lower lashes, have a problem with like getting it everywhere. I don't have that problem. I don't know why. I just kind of like place it on top and just kind of like same thing. I kind of like squint my eye, and that, I feel like that pushes the eyelashes like so that they're like sticking out a little more straight, so you can kind of coat them without like getting it all over this, like the skin underneath your eye. And some people don't like the look of mascara on your lower lashes, so you don't have to do it either if you don't like it, you know. Alright, so I feel like my eyelashes are pretty well coated. Now on this other eye, I did this eye like hours ago because I've been filming tutorials all day. So I will show you the next step. Now, if I was wearing fake lashes, I would just stick with that one coat. And I used to curl them when I put fake lashes on, but I don't now because I feel like sometimes it can like It depends on the lash too. It depends on like the flare of the lash. If it's like flaring a lot, then I may curl them. But if it's just like a more simpler like lash with not as much like flare, like going up that way, I don't curl them because sometimes it makes it harder to put the lashes on for me. That's just me. So you definitely want to, I always say to anybody that wants to try anything with makeup, try it on a day when you're not leaving the house, because otherwise you could end up like screaming at somebody. Alright, so alright, like I said, I'm going to show you on this other eye that's been done for a while how I curl them. First thing is first, you want to make sure that your eyelash curler is clean. I left it like dirty just so you could see, because if I'm not wearing lashes, I do my primer, let it dry, my mascara, let it dry like for about 10 minutes so it's not like tacky anymore, and then I feel like that holds a curl better, and then it like sticks less to this and it pulls out less lashes, which is always good. And then I do like one last coat just to kind of seal it and seal the curl. So as you can see, like I said, my lashes are not very curly at all. So always start with a clean eyelash curler, and so I just kind of like take a piece of paper towel and I just kind of like go like that, and that makes it nice and shiny and clean. And I always make sure this like rubber part is clean too, because anytime you have any of that caked on, it's just going to make your lashes stick to this, and like when you go to pull it away from your eye, it's going to hurt and it's going to like pull lashes, and they're very precious. So when I curl my lashes, I just have to make sure I'm like doing the right eye. Okay, this is the one that's not done. Well, it's been done for a while. Alright, so I'm going to get close so you can see. Alright, so I just kind of like put it on my eye and get like, make sure I get all the lashes, and I get so that this part here is like, I can feel it touching my eye right now. Then I kind of like give the lashes like a mini grab, like kind of mini grab up like that, and then I go a little bit lower so it's like right on the lash line. And I like the mini grab that I do is kind of like just to make sure that I don't have bottom lashes, because I don't want to curl those up at all. So I just get as close to the skin as you possibly can without hurting yourself, and I give it a squeeze. And then you just wait. Like, some people just like give it like a few pumps and then just like call it a day. But I leave this in here for quite a few seconds. I just feel like it helps with the curl. And then like sometimes I'll take it out and look and see if I'm getting enough curl. See the curl that I'm getting already? I don't know if you can see that. See the difference? And so, you know, nothing's like getting curled crooked or anything. It's like all good. So I just put it back, right back up against my skin, and squeeze. And you can see them up there. They're all getting curled. They're going to be so happy. This curl is from Sally. It has like a different angle to it than like your average curler. And so it helps you get like closer. You can see one's curled and one's not. So then I go back into my mascara, wipe off the tip, just go in one time, and I just curl. Let's see if I can get. Now I'll just apply the mascara. Again, like the second time I won't put it on the top part. But this is just kind of like to seal the curl in more than anything. And it helps you kind of get the tips too. The tips that you couldn't tell if they were coated before. I'm going for a little more because I just love mascara. And I find too, like, it helps, because my lashes are a little bit longer, it helps like tilt your head back, because right now if I'm like doing it like this, they're like touching up here. So it helps like tilt your head back and do it. That way you don't get it all over your eye. And of course, if you have black liner on, it's definitely more forgiving. Because if you touch your eye, like, you know, down near the base of lashes, no one's going to be able to tell. And then my last few swipes, I just kind of make sure that there's no like clumps or no lashes like really sticking together too much. I do like another coat on the bottom, and that's it. Now you can see the difference in the curled and the not curled. And trust me, if I didn't have liner on, you can really see the difference. And I do think that the primer really does help to lengthen. And look at that. They're like definitely longer and thicker, I would say, than in their natural state. So that is how I do my mascara. Pretty much every day, like I said, I would stop here, like on this eye if I were going to put lashes on, and then this eye is just if I'm not putting lashes, I just curl them. So if you have any questions, just let me know. If you have any questions about, you know, mascaras that I've tried, because I've tried pretty much every mascara in the whole entire world, let me know. Again, this is my favorite one right now, but it could change, so if it does, I'll just update you and let you guys know. So again, comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, and thank you guys so much for watching.